Okay, Dick, here is the video of the garden. What's blooming? What's not blooming? A lot of stuff isn't blooming yet, but there's some gorgeous stuff that is. Azaleas, rhodies are opening, irises are open, fringe tree is in full bloom, roses are just getting started, hostas are absolutely glorious this year because we had such a mild winter. It's just amazing how little challenges the garden had this last winter. Just hostas and the Ito peonies and regular peonies and just some really pretty stuff is coming up in the garden, and I'm loving every minute of it. The flame thrower red buds in their third year. They're slow, but they're going to be gorgeous. Here in the back is my 50% off garden. Donna and I decided when the Cedar of Lebanon died, we were going to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff that was 50% off. It was a challenge. So this Korean dogwood's still blooming. It comes on after the other dogwoods, which is kind of nice. Japanese maples are so full, you can't see anything behind them. In fact, this is the some of the clematis that are blooming, and I have some purple ones that are like this as well, that are just so full and lush. And Geisha Gone Wild maple, just tons. This is a really rare orchid, so rare that I never can remember its freaking name. And some more clematis that are just absolutely lovely to watch and look at and see them all opening up. And I've got a couple of Weigela that are coming open as well. Isn't it fun to just see all the pretties that are coming open? And probably by the end of the month, it's about 2 to 3 weeks ahead of normal. I've been keeping my garden books now for almost 26 years. And this is the most unusual winter in all those years. So here is a really cool ginkgo. It stays real small, has sort of that lemony, buttery colored leaf. And of course my beautiful tricolor beech, that this is the time of the year that looks great. It's before it gets hot here, and everything looks wonderful before it gets hot here. And remember last year, I was too embarrassed to show you my pond this time of year. This year I am proud to say both ponds are crystal clear. I only lost one fish, and it was stupidity in the winter. It got caught in the net, and that was just me being stupid. But the fish are really healthy. I couldn't be happier to see the ponds clear and everybody healthy. More Ito peonies, and you'll see my clever little shade because this maple, remember, went down, and I had to come up with a way to shade stuff till the replacement maple, which is probably 4 or 5 years from now. And so I I leg screwed the umbrella down, put a pot over it, and I've got either really healthy weeds or some beautiful poppies that will bloom shortly. Here's my miniature roses just starting to open up. And of course that lovely view when you first come into the garden and see all of the pretties. Sure pretty. And my favorite is this pathway, which has a lot of shade. And in the desert, shade is a primo thing. See that rhodie that's blooming? Still worrying about the dogwoods are still challenged over here, but now that the arborvitae are gone on this side, I'm hoping they'll get better. I know the Japanese maple have already shown a response, and they're much healthier because we just don't have the competition from the arbs. But you can see everything's opening. My sagai, can't ever say that, hostas, and the lovely fish that are down at the bottom. I have no clue. Hey fish, get up here and talk to me so Dick can say hi. Come on. Are you coming? Oh, they got fed. So they're reasonably independent at that point. Usually they're begging more food even though they don't really need it. Oh, they'll survive. And of course you see my Bahama Beach house thing I got going because I'm always shading. But the trees now are getting so high that I'm actually being able to replace some of the umbrellas with flags and other kind of fun stuff. So here, I'll take you outside in the driveway so you can kind of see what's happening out here. It's kind of pretty. So if you look, you can see my ornamental rhubarb, huge leaves this year, which means I need to make some more concrete leaves with them. And I've got a couple of peonies that are coming and some that are open here. Here's some dianthus that's open, peonies that are open, others that are opening, and then some irises that are over in this neck of the woods, along with a couple of other peonies that are opening. Should be open shortly because you can tell that one's going to be pretty. It's a different one, and boy, it came on strong this year. And so there's some more irises, some dianthus, grandma's pinks, but oh gosh, all the variety of color in the shrubbery, and some of the purple clematis over here are done. But then there's others and some pink ones too that are coming on. But the purples that are finishing right now, you got to climb over stuff anymore to get into things. But see, there's some purples there. And then over here, you can see the other purples. And it's just loaded, absolutely loaded. So you get the back view. You saw my fence too. So I got all kinds of stuff over here. I'm trying to shade the new starts for that I started this last year because we had some many 90-degree days in a row. Stuff is not hardened in yet, so I kind of want to bring it in a little bit slower. But I got my coleus that I brought, that I planted from seed in this pot right here. You can't see them because they were that small. But so far, they've all lived. And more hostas. And the frogs are going crazy in this columnar basalt fountain. And I don't know, probably just two of them really. Because it's those little tree frogs that are like about 1 inch, but they have about a 4-inch croak. They're absolutely cool. Isn't that neat? And then, of course, more peonies. Oh, now they stopped because they finally, I think it's because Allie just went up there. So they're like, oh, predator, predator. She wouldn't know what to do if she caught a frog. She'd probably lick it to death. And here's a Schuberti allium that's starting to bloom. Those things will get up to about 12, 14 inches round when they're done. And Donna painted hers purple. Stuck it in the pot. So maybe we're going to do that. Get several blooms and paint them. And there's my Korean dogwood. Okay, so now you know what's going on. Hang in there. Love ya.